Hey guys, how you doing? New video, and I just want to. This video is titled "What's Holding You Back." You know, a lot of times we see obstacles in our way. We see like 70% of businesses are go out of business after the first year. We see that a lot of times these businesses don't go. Even the businesses that succeed after the first year go out of business by the fifth year. A lot of them are food, food industry and things like that. And sometimes it's just bad. It might be bad planning. It might be just the wrong year. It can be a lot of things. But even still, people tried, and that's a big thing right there. Most people don't. Most people don't. In real estate, it's so competitive now. You have so many gurus. You have so many information out there, so many coaches and mentors, but a lot of misinformation as well. You know, it's some people make it seem like real estate is just so easy. Like, of course, anybody can do it, but they make it seem so easy. But a lot of times, a grind, just like any other business. With real estate, you have to put the work in. Some people get lucky. That's for any industry. Some people get lucky. Sometimes somebody gets a $100,000 wholesale fee. Some people can find an apartment building right away. Some people, go 10, 12, 13, 14 fix and flips with no problems. They're rare. That's rare. You always have something going on. Just like anything in life, you always have ups and downs. But it's up to you to learn from them. So I just want to ask you guys, what's holding you back? Is anything in real estate holding you back? Is it a lack of resources? Is it a lack of finding creative members? Are you the person who wants to do everything by yourself? What's holding you back? For me, for instance, what's holding me back is myself, more so than anything else. I have a team, as I talked about before, I have two partners with wholesaling. I'm making phone calls as I go, but I feel like I can always do more. Now, this coming week, hopefully I'll take you guys on a Driving for Dollars tour. I'm gonna start doing Driving Dollars in my local area. I stopped doing it. I did it last year. I'm back doing it because we didn't have success like we want. So I want to start doing Driving for Dollars. And I'm very excited. I see some neighborhoods that I'm like, okay, might have some questionable homes. So I can't wait to do that. I did it a little bit last week. Not a lot of homes, but I didn't do a lot of driving at the same time. So this week I plan on ramping it up and doing more Driving for Dollars. And I'll tell you the truth with it. I stopped doing Driving for Dollars because I wasn't successful. I found homes, and for some reason I couldn't get hold of the owner, or the deal didn't work out, or I got outbid or something like that. And then listen to gurus and things like that. Oh, Driving for Dollars takes too much time. Oh man, this and that, this and that, this and that. I said, that's kind of true. Driving for Dollars does take a long time. It does take a lot of my time. I can do something more efficient, be more efficient doing something else than to Driving for Dollars. So I stopped doing it. But you know what? At the same time, I feel like that's still an avenue that I can do now with my new partners. Drive for Dollars. I can't do it out of state. So how about doing it around here? How about doing my local area? So that's my new thing I'm gonna do for a couple hours a day. Just Drive for Dollars. Maybe 2 hours or hour, 2 hours, and just Drive for Dollars. See if I can find some homes, and also it gets me to know my new neighborhood as well. Just see the nuances of my new neighborhood. What's out there. So it's twofold for me. I understand more about the neighborhood, and then also find some homes and hopefully try to make some deals. I also reached out to a colleague that I know who is doing pretty good in this area, and hopefully that he can mentor me a little bit, show me a couple of things that me and my partners might be doing wrong, because we're hungry for deals and we need to get some deals done. It's been really frustrating to go and be, enthusiastic and rah, 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 we're going to do this, we're going to knock this out, and then the deals aren't coming. Very deflating. We don't want to quit, but it's very deflating. We want to get some deals done. Go to ups. I mean, we've been doing a lot of, I would say ups and downs, but a lot more downs than ups. That's for most people. But we're not here to quit. But we want to get a couple deals on our belt, learn and grow. So, is there anything growing? Taking you back with it. There's a lot of successful people who have told me before in the past, man, I went to 80, 90 people, 90 phone calls, and that was my first time I got a deal. Well, I talked to 90 people, and all got said no. And I'm gonna tell you like this, from my perspective, that's amazing. Like, I don't know if my resolve will be that good. If 90 people told me no, 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 that's pretty deflating. And, but that shows people's how consistent they are in their resiliency, how resilient they are, because when you tell no, it's deflating. No, 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 no. Don't call me again. Leave me alone. How many people call my house, and you get tired of that. I've seen that for me, calling people in the Northwest a lot more ruder than people in the South and the Midwest. People in the South and Midwest will talk to you. Even if they won't make a deal, they'll talk to you, kind of give you like a little warm and fuzzy, but at least they'll be a little bit more patient with you. But they politely say no. People in the Northwest, I think they've been bogged down too much because it's so competitive here. No, 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 no. And they're done. So it is what it is. It is what it is. As a wholesaler, it's hard. It's a numbers game. You hear that all the time. As a wholesaler, it is a numbers game. But at the same time, you can still look at yourself and take a step back and say, what's holding me back? Why am I getting enough deals? And like I said, it might not be wholesale. It might be fix and flipping. It might be, multifamily, big multifamily, anything. So what's holding you back? So my advice is just take a step back sometimes. Evaluate what's going on. Be hard on yourself. Evaluate what is going wrong with you and why you're not getting the deals that you want. Write it down and write down solutions that you can do. Talk to somebody about it. Talk to somebody you are confident on, somebody you trust, somebody who's fighting with you in the industry. It might not be somebody on your team. It might be somebody on another team. It might be somebody that you just know who's another investor or realtor or whatever. So, ask for help. I think that a lot of times, our egos get in the best of our way. Oh, I know everything. I know I can do it. I can go through the pains. Why? Why go through the pains? If you know somebody who's doing it big, reach out to them. Ask them questions. And then try to be a service to them. I talked about it before. Be a service to somebody. So, and I plan on doing the same thing. I asked the person that I asked for help, what can I do to be a service to you? I don't want it to be a one-way street. What can I do to be a service to you? And be legit about it too. If they ask you something, you might gotta do it. It might seem a little difficult, but what's the end result? You're gonna help. So, just as my recap, like I said, look at yourself and say, what's holding you back in real estate? It might not be real estate, but what's in life? What's holding you back in life? And then, self-evaluate yourself. Write down what's hurting, and then find ways to overcome this obstacle that you're in. So ask for a coach, ask for a mentor, ask for a confidant. Maybe ask for a rival if you're cool with a rival. But ask for help. Don't try to do everything by yourself. And a lot of times, don't let your ego get in the way. Our pride is so huge at times. Don't think you're Mr. or Mrs. everything and know everything. Ask for help. And educate yourself as well. And I talked about that in the previous video. Educate yourself. Educate yourself. Educate yourself. Read a book. There's a lot of information. Bigger Pockets has a lot of information, a lot of good books. Listen to the podcast too. Because A lot of the guests that's on like the Bigger Pockets podcast, ADPI, things like that, they have guests on here to talk about their highs and lows. And they can do it, why can't you? All right, so just a little pep talk to you guys, and I'm in the struggle right with you. I'm not as successful as I want to be, but I know we can get there. So, all right, guys, signing off. Take care.